So, Bad Blood was interesting. I gotta say, the opening match at Hell in a Cell, Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk, was awesome. Nia Jax, Bayley had a good match. Priest and Balor had a good match. You know, it could have been a little bit better, or maybe a little longer, but still good match. Liv versus Rhea with Raquel returning. It was a good match. Ending was a little sloppy, but still, it was a good match. But I'm going to talk about this. Everybody is talking about this. The return of Jimmy Uso. The return of The Rock. Also, after the show was over, Kevin Owens attacking Cody Rhodes. Also, The Rock didn't say anything. All he did was this. Everybody was talking about what's going to happen. Well, I think I know what's going to happen. This is just my opinion. But in my opinion, Kevin Owens and Cody are going to continue their feud. This time, Kevin Owens as a heel. They're going to do Randy. He has to choose which side is he on. Is he on Cody's side? Is he on Kevin Owens' side? And I think he's going to choose Kevin Owens. And we're going to get a whole feud between not only Cody and Kevin, but also Cody and Randy. Okay? That's the match I think we're going towards. For now, until WrestleMania, I'm not sure what's going to happen then. For now, Cody is going to go away from the Bloodline. He's going to focus on Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. But then this. What side is The Rock on? Rock did this. 1, 2, 3. Which means Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes. His object is to take out Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns first for disrespecting the family and tagging Roman for tagging with Cody Rhodes. The Rock is mad that Roman tagged with Cody Rhodes, and Jimmy Uso for helping Roman Reigns defeat the Bloodline, and also convincing Roman, because Roman was walking away and leaving, and then the Bloodline was going to jump Cody, and it was Jimmy Uso that convinced Roman to help Cody, and Roman was like, no, it was a one-time thing, we got to help him, okay, let's go. So that's what's going to happen. Rock is pissed. Rock is going to say that he was involved with the whole planning of the Bloodline 2.0. It was his decision that he sent Solo to be the new tribal chief. It was his decision to take out Jimmy, to take out Paul Heyman, whatever he needed to do to show dominance, to continue the Bloodline feud, to continue try to get the title back to the family. And Rock is gonna say, you should have fell in line. You should have done what was best for your family. You told Solo that he was next in line, and now you're trying to destroy Solo. You're trying to take him out and prove that you're the real tribal chief. But what's going on? I am the final boss. You don't make a move without my approval. Even though you say you're the tribal chief, but you lost at WrestleMania. Watch these videos, and I'm gonna show you why I think that. Check this out. Check this out. Rock looking at the Bloodline. Bloodline looking at the Rock, and then he focuses his attention to Roman, to Cody, to Jimmy. See, he's looking. First he looked at the Bloodline, and then he looked at the men in the ring. What does he do? Check this out. We all saw this. This was awesome. The fans were going crazy. Roman, Cody, Jimmy looking at the Rock. Look, Cody right there as well, looking at the Rock. Rock give his little people's eyebrow. Check this out. 1, 2, 3. 3 people in the ring. What's gonna happen? So we see all that, right? But even before that, while Rock was doing his whole entrance, you know how Rock does. He's the final boss. His whole entrance is theatrical. He waits. He plays the song. He waits a couple of seconds backstage while the song is playing. You know, let the crowd go crazy. Then he slowly comes out, and then he was still standing there, just looking at the Bloodline, looking on, doing his whole entrance. It takes a while to do this entrance. A fan recorded the Bloodline and Solo Sikoa that, they ran away after getting beat up by Roman and Jimmy, and they ran away up into the audience. And someone who was either, I'm not sure if that person was right next to them or behind the Bloodline, but they recorded this of Solo telling one of the members of the Bloodline this. Check this out.
Solo said part of the plan.
It's all part of the plan. Yeah, so basically, Solo knew that The Rock was going to be there. And it looks like The Rock is gonna sooner rather than later reveal that he made the decision to make Solo the tribal chief. He was the one involved planning all this with the Bloodline. He's the person, he's the reason why the new Bloodline 2.0 of Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, Tangaloa, all are in WWE and all part of the Bloodline. Because remember, Michael Cole continues to say that WWE never looked at these guys as putting them part of the roster. They were in New Japan, and WWE never hired them because WWE management thought of them as thugs, and as they're not going to be able to work in a business, a high-end business. So they are, the black sheep of the family. They are the black sheep of pro wrestling. These guys have records. These guys should not be in WWE according to previous management. But who hired them? Who is the final boss? Who is the boss of Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes? Who is part of TKO? The Rock. So it was The Rock that brought in the Bloodline 2.0. It was The Rock that told Solo to be the tribal chief until he returned. And he told Solo to do it because Roman said that when he was gone, that Solo was next in line. So Rock was just doing what Roman Reigns said he was going to do, and then Roman backtracked, and now he's still saying that he's the only OTC, the original, the only tribal chief. So Rock is pissed at Roman and at Cody, and he was the brains of all this, including the Bloodline 2.0. So let's continue this. So after all that happened in the arena with The Rock coming out, while Rock was coming out doing his whole entrance, Solo and the Bloodline running up the audience, and then the fan recording Solo telling one of the Bloodline members it's all part of the plan, and then Rock not saying anything. All he did was 1, 2, 3, this, and then after that he walks towards the back, goes backstage, and then he cuts a promo live on Instagram. He cuts different promos, and one of the promos that he cut, I'm going to show you right now. He said this.
The Rock is feeling a lot of things about what he just witnessed. The final boss. You keep that camera rolling. The final boss is feeling a lot of things. And you know why? Because there's been a bunch of bullshit that's been going on in the past 6 months. Ain't that right?
Past 6 months.
Come on, man.
So that's right, a bunch of bullshit. He is not happy about everything that's going on with the Bloodline, with Roman, with Jimmy, with Cody. So he said it's a bunch of bullshit. So he had no choice but to come out. And now he also cut this promo. Let me show you guys this promo that he continued to cut live on Instagram about Roman, Cody, and then even mentioning at the end Jimmy Uso. Let me show you these other videos. It's very telling of what Rock's, why he's here, why he's mad, and who he's mad at, and who he's going for, and what's going to happen in this awesome storyline.
And there's the Rock's hero, one of the Rock's heroes right there. Hard times. I love you. I hate your son.
As you heard there, The Rock said, there's one of The Rock's heroes, as he pointed to Dusty Rhodes, and he said, I love you, but I hate your kid, which means he hates Cody Rhodes, which means now he's going to hate Roman for tagging with him. But that's not the only thing he said as well. Check this out. He mentions Roman and Cody again while he continues the promo. Let's check this out.
Jimmy got Roman.
You got Jimmy, you got Roman. Nothing left to say. Nothing left to say but. And he mentioned Jimmy, he mentioned Roman, and he mentioned Cody, and he went. Because he is not happy that Roman and Jimmy helped Cody against Bloodline 2.0. He's not happy that Jimmy made sure that Roman beat the Bloodline 2.0. He's not happy that Roman even decided to tag with Cody against the Bloodline, against family. You don't go up against family no matter what. In the Samoan dynasty, Rock always cherishes his bloodline heritage. He always cherishes family. He always says that family is the most important thing. And in The Rock's mind, you just betrayed family and you went with the enemy and you tagged with them because you did not want Solo to be the tribal chief and take your spot. It was all about you. You thought about yourself and not about the bloodline and your family. Instead of giving the reins to Solo, you buried your own family by tagging with the enemy. And that's why The Rock wants to go up against Roman and Jimmy. He's going to go after them first, which means War Games at Survivor Series. And then maybe towards the Rumble, he'll focus on Cody. Maybe towards the Rumble, maybe WrestleMania. That's when he turns that's when he turns and goes after Cody Rhodes. After he takes care of business, family business, with Roman and Jimmy Uso. So while Roman and Jimmy Uso are handling family business and dealing with the problems within the family with The Rock, the final boss, and the Bloodline, because the Bloodline are with The Rock and got sent by The Rock to try to take over WWE, and Roman didn't allow that. While all that's going on, Cody got attacked by Kevin Owens. So now Cody has to focus on what's going on with Kevin Owens and try to find out why. And you know who's going to be in the middle of that? Who's friends with both Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes? Randy Orton. And they teased it on Smackdown when Kevin Owens was about to fight Cody after Cody Rhodes accidentally cost them the tag match against the Bloodline. If you remember correctly, who was in the middle? Randy Orton. So Randy will have to decide if he sides with Kevin Owens or he sides with Cody Rhodes, and I think he's going to side with Kevin Owens, and he's going to go turn his back on Cody Rhodes, because remember, he hates the Bloodline, and the Bloodline cost him many matches and also almost cost him his career by injuring him. So, and he said that whoever gets in his way, he's going to go after. So at the end of the day, Kevin Owens was loyal to Randy, and Cody was tag teaming with the enemy as well. So Roman's gonna have to deal with his problem. Cody will have to deal with his problem, which is Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. So in my opinion, all that's gonna go about, and we're gonna get some awesome TV time. And I am so excited. This is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be some must-see TV on SmackDown. So check it out. That's my opinion. I think that's what's gonna happen. Bloodline's gonna continue their thing into War Games, Survivor Series War Games. We're gonna have that epic War Games match. Roman's gonna feel like he's alone. He has no backup. Jimmy, he's gonna go try to get Jay. Maybe we'll see what happens there. Try to convince Jay to, team with them. They need help because it's gonna be The Rock, Solo, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Jacob Fatu, and it's only Roman and Jimmy. They're going to need some help. So, in my opinion, that's going to happen there. And then Cody's going to have to take care of Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. And then after that, maybe towards WrestleMania, we get The Rock going after Cody. So, what do you guys think? Comment down below. That's my opinion. What do you guys think of what I think it's going to happen throughout this year? What's gonna happen now with all this going on with this whole storyline? Let me know if you guys agree, disagree. Comment down below. Let's do this. Also, I love pro wrestling. I love the WWE, and it's on fire. So keep watching. Woohoo!